What is going on, everybody? What's having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from. Let's talk about co-parenting. One of It's crazy for a lot of us. I know it is. I've talked to several of you all, and most of the time it doesn't get no better. Regardless of how much you fold, how much you give in, it just continues to get worse as time goes on. But co-parenting can be very tricky, and here's the thing right here. It's very tricky for couples, especially if the person that you're involved with does not have any kids and they don't understand the dynamics of the ex. They don't understand what's really going on. Men and women are very territorial by nature, so we are going to be very defensive when it comes to the relationship that they have with the child's parent, the child's mother or father, whatever it is. And with that being said, it really confuses things. And it confuses things because you're in a relationship with them, but then you still act like you're in a relationship with them, the person that you're no longer with. And they really feel like you are not really authentic or sincere as far as what you all have. You have to be very careful because the problem is that even though you care for your ex, you cannot show the same affection or compassion that you've shown before to the ex. The problem with a lot of us, we're too nice. We're too nice and we're naive. Sometimes people will think that you still want them because you are just nice, just the kind of person you are. A man can be there for a woman and woman's going to think that his intentions is that he's trying to get with her, but no, that's just his personality. And vice versa for a woman. The ex or another man is going to think that, hey, I think she likes me because she does this or she does that. She's considerate that way. But that's just a person's nature. But we have to be careful that anytime the person that we're with feels like their relationship is in jeopardy or in threat because you're doing things, because that's the kind of person you are, you have to learn how to cut the conversation short. You have to learn how to not put yourself in a position that makes the other person feels like what you all have is in jeopardy or you're threatening the relationship because you're responding to her or to him a certain way. And when it's for the sake of the child, it's for the sake of the child. There's only so much that we can do for the sake of the child. It's not our responsibility to pay their bills. It's not our responsibility to make sure that they get around. It's not our responsibility to make sure that they eat all the time. Those are not these areas right here are not our responsibility. Our responsibility is our child. And most of the time, the parent will use the child as an excuse because they don't want to take the responsibility for taking care of their child, being there for their child, because they know you're always going to be there where they fall short. And I know that's sad, but that's just how it is, okay? Another issue is that we're in a committed relationship with somebody, but we don't let the child's mother or the child's father know that we're in a relationship. And there's several reasons why some people would do this, okay? Number one, maybe they are really trying to see where the relationship's going to go. Maybe before they introduce her to, before I introduce her to the mother or he introduces, to the father or whatever, vice versa. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm getting all confused. But as this happens, they want to see exactly where the relationship's going to go. So they're very cautious. They're patient. They want to grow with you. They want to see exactly where it goes. And there's nothing wrong with it. But as long as this is conversed with the person that you're with, let's see where it goes. And I will introduce you to her. And I will let her know that there was somebody else in my life, or I will let him know that there was somebody else in my life. Let's see where it goes, okay? Another reason might be, which is sad to say, maybe the parent As you are a co-parent, maybe the issue might be to where they might hold the child from you. Maybe you don't have a custody order with the courts, a visitation order to where you can get your child every 2 weeks, and it doesn't matter who you have around the child or whatever. Maybe they will withhold the child from you to where if they know that you're with somebody else, you're not going to be able to see your kids. It's sad to say, but it happens, you all. And we've all seen this. It happens in all of our family. So maybe this happens. Maybe this is a big red flag and an issue when it comes to the people that we're dealing with. All right? So co-parenting can be very tricky. It really can. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a gray area. But for people that do not have kids, it's a little bit more difficult because they want to always be first. They want to be the priority, even within the relationship. But you got to remember, this person has a child. And because they have a child, they cannot feed you all their attention. They have to learn how to balance that out. That emotional energy and the love and the compassion, this has to be balanced out. And it's very important. So remember, you all, co-parenting is not hard. But the person that you're with has to be a little bit more concerning and understanding. And as long as you all communicate and you all let her know what you're doing, you let him know what you're doing, I think that you all can work this out. There's nothing wrong with that. Co-parent, one-on-one. All right. Last but not least, always remember, this is a moment of your life. God is bigger than this moment, and that's the reason why we got to continue to press. Have a blessed and wonderful day.